even in something dry, there is always a soft spot that makes you interested in the discipline. And I think that in my student years, I was somewhat able to cultivate this skill. At the beginning, I wanted to become a diplomat. I thought that I would solve the Arab-Israeli conflict all on my own. You might give the best motivational TEDx talk. The point is that inspiration is not going to change the world. The only thing that can change the world is the work we do on ourselves. The only thing that you can really promise is to do your best. And it is against your best that you have to measure yourself, not against some abstract standard defined by society, or have I done my best towards what is good. This is really a measurement of your advancement. I think I had good teachers. I had good teachers at high school. I had a wonderful professor for Latin and Greek at high school, and I think that he really gave me the taste for sources and for texts and for understanding every single word in a text. But I must say that the life-changing experience was to go to the archive for the first time. I like writing, I like teaching, but sitting in an archive and burrowing my way through all the documents, this is the Indiana Jones part, I suppose, and I really like it. An archive is quiet. You might think that it's not so exciting, but it's fascinating, and I would say that everybody should try it once. An excellent student is a student who develops his or her own curiosity. Is a student who's not just able to fulfill my highest expectations in terms of absorbing the materials, being able to apply knowledge, to apply skills. It is not a student who's just able to, if you want, tell me again what I have taught them. It's not a student in whom I see myself reflected. An excellent student is someone who goes beyond that, who tries to develop it, who takes one element out of what I have taught and creatively develops it. Someone who's able to see the implications of what we have been studying for other disciplines, for daily life, for the society in which he lives in. I'd like to have the superpower of not getting angry and not getting depressed and not getting demoralized when something goes wrong. Like to face difficulties with a smile, to be able to sing and smile even when adversity comes, or even when things do not go exactly in the way I had forecast. This is really a superpower. If I have to say something big, my dream is that each of us, starting from myself and throughout the world, we learn to see the dignity and the value of the person in front of us. Even when this person is very different, and here I'm not talking about, I don't know, religion or culture, or I'm really talking about also age, to understand that someone who's very old or someone who's very young, these people all have an equal dignity. And also, I think in an academic context, we tend to forget that people outside the university, they do not have less dignity than we do. To understand that we share something that is this intrinsic dignity as people, as persons, and that we have to collaborate. So at the point of sounding moralistic, but I think, for instance, here at Nazarbayev University, there is a lot going on in the background that we do not see, and I think we should thank people who clean our offices, who make us feel welcome, because it makes a big difference to go to a place that is clean and to a place that is dirty. The people who clear up the snow during the winter and break the ice, gosh, it's a horrible very hard job, and these people are doing it. Do we ever stop to say, thank you, you're clearing up the ice? This is fundamental. I would really like this university to become the university of everybody in Kazakhstan. Now a lot of the students come from the cities. I would like every child in Kazakhstan, in every aul, to think that this is also their university. And if they are good, they can come. They can come, and it is when one of our students succeeds and goes on to do an MA in Georgetown or is admitted to a PhD at Stanford. It is something that we are. It is not just a success for me as a teacher. It is not just a success for us as a university. I think it is a success for everybody in Kazakhstan who has given up something to build up this place.